This video is about how to be an advocate for a child with a physical disability. I am focusing on children with physical disabilities only because there are other things to consider when being an advocate for a child with a learning disability. Being an advocate means understanding what your child wants and needs, and then communicating those wants and needs to the professionals. It is important you, as parents, to have an in-depth understanding of your child, how they communicate, how they think and feel about things, what they like to do, how they like to eat and drink, how do they like to sit to be comfortable. There will be a wide range of things you, as parents, should know about your child. It is important you have an in-depth knowledge about your child, so you can advocate for them confidently. In the meetings you have to feel confident enough to get your points across. Your child might want to say something, and you need to put their point across. I appreciated my mum asking for my opinions about things because I felt a part of the process. The child will probably have physio and occupational therapy regularly, in which case, either of those professionals will suggest getting a new wheelchair for your child. The occupational therapist or the physio will probably be present when the child is being assessed by the wheelchair services. It is important for the parent to be there as much to facilitate communication between their child and the professionals. Also, you, as the parent, might have suggestions about what is comfortable for the child. If the professional thinks something is best for the child but they are distressed, you would intervene and say, "My child does not like that because of a particular reason." You would be stating facts, and you should not put no emotion in it. For example, say something like, "You understand they believe this seating would be appropriate, but my child is distressed and they are indicating they would like to sit differently." So you are acknowledging the professional's intentions, but you are advocating for your child. In the meeting, you should be in control. You know your child's needs. You should have your list to hand so they can make sure the professionals address your points. You are there for your child. If your child wants to say something and they use alternative ways of communication, you can take your time to find out what your child is saying. You cannot anticipate everything which your child might be concerned about. It is important your child gets understood, especially when they are sitting in their wheelchair all day. Please remember, these are professionals who work in the disability field, so they should understand the communication might take a while. Talking from experience, it is frustrating when people are not listening to what I'm saying, so it is important to convey what the child is saying. Before the meeting has finished, you should double-check if the professionals have given you a satisfactory answers to all of your questions and concerns. If you are not satisfied with any of their answers, try to obtain the information that you want. You have to be certain about what is going on. Also, you should get time scales of when things are expected to get done and who is responsible. You should write this down for future reference. You will probably have to chase them, and having a list would help. When parents are chasing things up, they must still remain calm and stick to the facts. It is good if you can come across calm and confident. The professionals will probably move dates of doing things back. You should make them aware that you are not very happy with this, but do not dwell on this. Say things like, "This is not fair on my child." You would want to let them know you will not tolerate this from keep happening. Try to get another date for it to happen. You might need to chase them up several times before they actually do something. Please try not to use much emotional energy on this. When I have to chase people up, I treat it as a process. For example, I do not dwell on the fact that I have already chased them 10 times. It takes me no time to write another email to them. I hope this video has been helpful for you. I have given you techniques on how to deal with professionals assertively.